there, learners! Welcome to another episode of our Math Time series in Learning Grade 10 Mathematics. Join me as we explore the world of numbers full of fun and excitement. I am your teacher, Mary Jane Escalusa of Benigno V. Aldana National High School, your number buddy in today's video lesson. Before we start, let me remind you to stay focused, watch and listen attentively in this video lesson. Is your self-learning module ready? How about your pen and paper? Great! Let's now begin a fun and enjoyable lesson. So let us be guided by the following objectives. At the end of the video lesson, you are expected to 1. Define a circle. 2. Define and identify chords, arcs, and central angles and inscribed angles. Have you ever wondered the different shapes around you? In your house? In your surroundings? Or maybe in your wallet? Well, today we will explore the different objects around you through an activity entitled Guess Me. So here are the mechanics of the activity. First, I will provide a picture and guess what object is described in each picture. Second, clues will be given in each picture. And lastly, you will be given 5 seconds to guess what is in the picture. Are you ready? Great! So let's start!
Here is the first picture. It is an English two-word which is known as carnival ride where passengers are carried around a vertical wheel. Can you guess what is in the picture? You are correct. It is a Ferris wheel. How about the next picture? It is described with a convex lens that is used to produce a magnified image of an object. You are right. The answer is magnifying glass. How about the next picture? It is a long thin strip used for binding and fastening. Correct. That is known as tape roll. How about the next one? It is an English one word that is described as a round board of cork used as the landing board for darts. The word is? Yes, you are correct. That is dartboard. How about the last one? It is usually seen in math classrooms. It uses grids in circular designs and divide evenly into sections. It is known as an instrument seen with regular symmetrical pattern when viewed from the other end. The word is, or the picture is, you are correct. Circular kaleidoscope.
Did you enjoy the Guess Me activity? That's great! Most of the objects described in the activity represent a familiar shape. What shape do you think these objects have in common? You are correct! They are all in the shape of a circle. One of the most useful geometric figures in our modern civilization is the circle. It is the simplest and most perfect figure known. In geometry, a circle is the set of all points that are at a fixed distance from a fixed point in the plane. The fixed point is called the center and the fixed distance is called the radius. It is named by its center. For example, in this figure, the center is at point B, or in symbol, we have circle B. Let us take a look on the different terms related to circle. First is the radius. Radius is a segment drawn from the center of the circle to any point on the circle. Example, in this figure, segment BA, or in symbol, line segment BA is the radius of the circle. The second term related to circle is the chord. A chord is a segment joining any 2 points on the circle. Example, in this figure, segment EF is a chord of circle B. Another, segment AD is also a chord of circle B. Third is the diameter. Diameter is a segment whose endpoints are on the circle and it passes through the center of the circle. It is known as the longest chord. Example, in the figure, segment AD is a diameter. The fourth one is the arcs. An arc is a part of circumference of a circle. It is named by their endpoints and it can be read as clockwise or counterclockwise. The symbol for arc is this one. Example, in this figure, the curve from point D to point A is an arc, which can be read as arc DA, or in symbol we have arc DA. Other examples in the figure we have arc ACD and arc CDA. Semicircle. Semicircle is an arc measuring 1/2 the circumference of a circle. It measures 180 degrees and named using 2 or 3 points of the arc. Example, in this figure, we have arc AC, or in symbol, we have also arc AC. One way to identify a semicircle is its endpoints are the endpoints of a diameter. Minor arc is an arc of a circle that measures less than the semicircle. Example number 1. In this figure, arc AC and arc BA are examples of minor arc. Figure number 2. What are the minor arcs of circle B? You are correct. The arcs are arc AC, arc CD, and arc AD. The major arc. Major arc is an arc of a circle that is greater than the semicircle. It measures greater than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees. To indicate the major arcs, we must include the point between the endpoints of the arc. Example, in this figure, the major arcs are arc ACD and arc CDA. Next is the intersected arc. Intersected arc is the arc that lies in the interior of the angle and has endpoints on the angle. For example, in the figure, arc BC is the intersected arc of angle CAB. Now, let us take a look on the different angles related to circle. First is the central angle. Central angle is an angle whose vertex is the center of the circle and with 2 radii as its sides. For example, in the given figure, angle ABC is the central angle of circle B. Next is the inscribed angle. Inscribed angle is an angle whose vertex is on the circle and whose sides contains chords of the circle. For example, given the figure, angle CAB is the inscribed angle of the figure. So, Those are the arcs, the angles, and chords that are related to circle. I guess you are now ready to answer the activity in your module number 2. Let's have activity number 1. Use the figure to name one of the following terms and use appropriate notation. 1. Semicircle. 2. Inscribed angle. 3. Major arc. 4. Central angle. And 5. Chord. Now, let us check your answers. For number 1, name a semicircle. So we have RTPL or RTRSL. For number 2, name an inscribed angle. So we have angle TLP. Number 3, major arc. So we have RTSLP. And number 4, central angle. So we have angle TMR, angle RMS, and angle SML. How about for chord? Yes, you are correct. We have segment PL and segment TL. Did you get the correct answers? That's great! I hope you enjoy and learn something from that activity. To sum up, here are the important terms related to circle. Number 1 is the radius. Number 2 is the diameter. Number 3 is the chord. Number 4 is arcs. Number 5, semicircle. Number 6, minor arc. Number 7, major arc, and lastly is the intercepted arc.
So here are also the angles related to circle. 1. Central angle. 2. Inscribed angle. Now, it's your turn. So prepare your pen and paper for your solutions. Are you ready? You may now start.
Congratulations, grade 10 learners, for a job well done. For your assignment, you are now ready to answer the assessment part in your module number 2. Good luck and have a great day ahead. See you again in our next lesson. Teacher Jane, signing off.